Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
It's that time again.
Something told me to turn on the radio.
It's showtime!
This is great. It's a nice break. This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
Getting restless?
5 to 7.
All right, I'm listening. Let's start the show.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up and rolling on Facebook and YouTube. Tonight on the show, we've got tickets to give away to see the Stray Cats. They're going to be rocking the Rose Music Center on August 10th. So just be listening to or for Rock This Town. You know that song by the Stray Cats. Be the 6 caller, 937-957-1290, and you're going to hook up with those tickets. We got somebody using food as a weapon. It's been a while since we've had one of those stories, and it involves pizza, which of all the foods you shouldn't be using as a weapon, I would say pizza is right there near the top, at least in my estimation. We got some mail to get to. We've got Florida woman stories and a bear encounter with actual audio. So that's kind of cool. First thing I wanted to get to here, I was never in a fraternity when I was in college. I will admit that I was only at a 4-year university for 1 year. My freshman year, it was at a little school in Tennessee, Lincoln Memorial University. I really wasn't cut out for 4 years of college, to be honest with you. I was so focused on wanting to do, well, what I'm doing now, radio and broadcasting, that I thought, I know what I want to do with my life. I don't need to sit through 4 years of this. I'm going to go to the broadcasting school in my hometown right here in Dayton, and that's what I did. Well, there was a fraternity down in at Lincoln Memorial that was interested in me joining. Now, we didn't have a fraternity or sorority row like many colleges do, like they have at UD, or that they have at Ohio State, or maybe even Wittenberg. I don't know. I'm assuming that there's probably fraternities or sororities there. But, you know, fraternities and sororities, but in particular fraternities, I think they get a lot of bad press, because the only time you ever hear anything about a fraternity is when there's some sort of crazy hazing incident, you know, where somebody drinks way too much alcohol, or, you know, that something goes awry with their hazing ritual. And that's what happened here at Ohio State. And I'd love to get the view of people that might have been in fraternities or sororities, that after you went through all of that time, and all the money that it cost you, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Ohio State University has revoked a fraternity's status after an incident left a student hospitalized in late March. Let's see. The Alpha Nu chapter of Pi Kappa Phi, is that it? I don't lost its, it's been revoked for 10 years. They've lost their charter. Revoked for 10 years. The university said the decision was made after student conduct investigation discovered that they had violated hazing, endangering behavior, and alcohol rules. Yeah. So this is the thing. I know they're real big down at Miami, and we've had stories about that before. Crazy hazing situations in at Miami. And I really would love to get the view of people that have been in fraternities, or maybe your kids are thinking about it. I mean, does that give you any hesitation or concern that they're going to get hooked up into something like this? And you think that, oh, my kid's probably smart enough not to do that. Well, you might be wrong. You really might be wrong. But I just remember there was, and I don't recall what the fraternity was. It was just a fraternity of a bunch of people, a bunch of guys at that college I went to, Lincoln Memorial University. And And I didn't see any benefit in it, really. And it was a lot of money to join. And I just thought, is this worth it? And I know that for some people, it's a big deal. But I'm not sure, if I would put the money in. Now, Oliver, you're going to UD. You're a freshman.
Yes.
Yeah. So is this something that has crossed your radar yet? Is it something you would consider? I don't even know the rules. When you're a freshman, can you join a fraternity, or does that come later?
I'm pretty sure you can join as a freshman. I think that's when it all starts, but it's definitely something that crossed my mind as something that I'm not going to do.
Right. Yeah.
Cause I don't think it's fully worth it, really. And, like you said, all that stuff happens, all the stuff that everybody knows is happening, but it kind of ignores, and it's all bad. And then the fraternity gets in trouble.
Right. And it just makes me think, it's like, are these kids so desperate to be part of something or part of a group, that they they risk their lives, or I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it.
And some of the stuff is very, very extreme too, it's all kind of just for like a connection. I feel like you get the same connection just by reaching out to people in the regular human way.
I would agree with that. But maybe somebody has a different view. I'm sure that there are people that are my age that are still, hardcore, all about the fraternity, all about the frat or the sorority, and maybe for them, it's been great. I don't know. 937-957-1290. If you got any thoughts on that, but yeah, this 10 years, man, they are off campus for 10 years. We got some mail here.
Sit back down and shut your trap. It's time for mail call. Message for you, son.
You should see the fan mail.
You got a message.
I got your letter. Amazing what you can accomplish by mail.
Congratulations, Skippy. You've got mail.
You'd like to shoot me an email, eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or message me at eveningedgetodd. Hey, Todd, this is Matt from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I have sent you items in the past about different Florida man shenanigans, and I thought you might like this info if you haven't seen it before. Let me just say, I didn't know this tidbit of information. I pride myself on knowing all types of worthless crap about everything. It drives my wife crazy. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this as much as I did. It says one other item about myself. I'm a DJ. Ooh, a DJ. I did weddings for about 30 years and played at the Little York Tavern for 14 years. If you're available, I'm a DJing the Trans Am Nationals Cruise In located in Tip City. On August 29th, they shut the entire city down and parked the cars up and down Main Street, usually about 500 cars, 10,000 people. Okay. Well, thank you for that. So the message that Matt sent is the story of Play-Doh. And apparently Play-Doh, and I didn't know this, the origin story of Play-Doh. Play-Doh was originally some sort of item that was used to clean coal soot off of walls and wallpaper. When people had coal furnaces in their house, apparently this Play-Doh material would help clean that up. Had no idea. And then as coal furnaces sort of went out of style and people got electric furnaces and gas furnaces and that kind of thing, the demand for that material went away. So they said, well, what can we do? Let's make it a kid's toy. Let's make it Play-Doh. And I'm sure they probably have made more money from Play-Doh than the wall cleaner. But thank you for that, Matt. I appreciate that. I've got this email, and I need sad music here for this. I posted this last night on my Facebook, and I just wanted the Edgeheads to know that we've lost a listener. Todd, I began listening to your show during its first week. Really liked the format and upbeat theme. Listened for a big stretch of time, but then felt something was reducing my initial pleasure with the broadcast. Realized that I was being put off with your constant use of and For example, I tuned in for about the 5th time over the last 6 months to see if that had changed. And you used and 21 times in 20 minutes. And that was during a conversation with a guest. Call me picky, Rick. P.S. Had to break my granddaughter from saying like every 5th or 6th word in conversation. Well, Rick, I'm sorry to see you go. I am a little bit amused, though, that you listened for 20 minutes and you kept track of the uhs and ums.
Dedication.
That's right. And I'm wondering if when he was listening live, did he keep track or did he go back and listen to the podcast? But yeah, that's a shame. So I just want all the edgeheads to know that we lost Rick. I don't know what to say about that. I hope he doesn't stop listening to his granddaughter.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
With Todd? Okay, yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now from the WHIO.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna
Heather, be careful. Did you watch your lettuce? Maybe the hot fire sauce will kill all the germs.
Any progress on peace talks with Iran? We'll have that at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah, we're going to go have some fun, aren't we?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Of course, that was Rick Astley. You've been Rickrolled. That song came out on this date in 1987. I wonder if next year he's going to do a big 40th anniversary to do. That'd be kind of cool, right? I know he's performed it a few times. I don't know if he's on tour at all. 40 years of Never Giving You Up. This Sunday, this is great. It's the Evening Edge Ice Cream Social. It's happening at the Airline Dairy Cream, 224 North Dixie Drive in Vandalia. We'll be there from 1 to 3 o'clock. We were there last year, had a terrific time, and Sarah and her team there said, hey, come back. So we're coming back. And would love to see all the Edgeheads out there this Sunday. Also, we have some monkey news. Well, guess who celebrated a birthday over the weekend? Punch the monkey. Remember Punch? Internet sensation Punch, abandoned, kicked to the curb by his monkey mom. And the zookeepers there gave him a plushie and became the heartthrob of the internet for a period of time. Well, Punch turned 1 year old over the weekend, and apparently the zoo there in Japan, they have a big birthday indoor exhibit where visitors can view video chronicling Punch from his earliest days. He has given up the plushie, but he's moving forward, and this is crazy. You know, my birthday's in just over a month, September 3rd. This monkey got 2,500 birthday cards. 2,500 birthday cards. That's insane. Well, happy birthday, Punch.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Be weather aware. Oh, it was great. Bryce, Celtic Fest was great. I was down there for a couple of hours, introduced one band, the Drowsy Lads. I have to mention that. Thank you for reminding me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's Todd. When it comes to borrowing, saving money matters. That's why more people are choosing My USA Credit Union. With a passion for helping save our members money on all their lending needs, My USA offers competitive rates and flexible options on auto loans, credit cards, home loans, and refinancing. My USA Credit Union offers lending options designed with your budget in mind, helping you lower payments and pay less interest over time. To learn more, please visit myusacu.com. Dennis. Clinton, I will hunt you down.
HIO is all news,
Dayton's news,
all talk,
and talk
all the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Had a great time at the Celtic Festival over the weekend. Got to mention Saturday night, myself, Mary, and a number of our friends were at the Dayton Dragons game. We had a suite, and big shout out to Edgehead Colleen. She put it all together, but it was great fun. And then after the suite, we walked down to the Celtic Festival and just had a really nice time. Got to meet some Edgeheads. They came up and said hello, which I always appreciate. I've heard many times people, I'll get messages later and say, well, I saw you and I wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to bother you. No, bother me. Bother me. I want the attention. I crave the attention. Say hello. Seriously. And I did. I got to see and meet a number of Edgeheads down there. And then that was Saturday night. And then Sunday, I went back and I was at the WHIO traditional Irish music stage, and I got to introduce the Drowsy Lads, which is they're a great traditional group. They're from Columbus. They've been to Celtic Fest for like the last 15 years, but it was just a really great weekend, great weather, and enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed some beverages. But anyway, yeah. So shout out to everybody at the Celtic Festival. I saw this story and I could sort of relate to this and the horror of this idea because, and I've mentioned on the show a couple of times, my mom's in her mid 80s and it's been a long time since she's had a fall incident and since she's moved out of the house that she lived in for 50 plus years, the house that I grew up in. She's now in a senior apartment, much easier for her to get around and much safer environment than what she was living in before. But on a couple of times, she had fallen and couldn't get up and would call me and I would go and, help her up the best I could, or I would call the medics and they'd come and help her get up. And this is a tough thing that many people with elderly parents deal with. But this story just, oh my gosh, this woman, she's 82. She's from North Carolina. She lives in, let's see, where does it say? It doesn't say what city, but anyway, she's in North Carolina. On June 1st, she was getting ready for bed in her bathroom of her home where she lives by herself, and she tripped over her own 2 feet. That is a quote. And she fell backwards into the bathtub. The fall rendered her mostly immobile, though she was eventually able to use her toes to manipulate the faucet and her hand to bring water to her mouth. Why? Because she was stuck in the bathtub for 9 days. 9 days. This poor woman was on her back in the bathtub. The shower rod apparently had come down during the fall, and she used it to drag her robe to herself for warmth because her robe obviously was on the floor or hanging up, but she was able to get it up and help, keep her warm. Eventually, her brother, Bill from Georgia, he's 79, called police for a wellness check when he hadn't heard from her for a few days. She says she was unconscious and barely had a pulse when the rescuers arrived. She doesn't remember being rescued by them at all. She was brought to the local medical center where she has been transferred to a rehabilitation center. Now, I know this story is a little bit old. I've had it for a bit, but I just thought I'd mention it because that's just scary. I can't imagine, so let that be a lesson. If you've got elderly parents and maybe you don't hear from them for a day or two, you might want to check on them. Just make sure that they haven't fallen and can't get up like this poor woman in North Carolina in a bathtub for 9 days. That is crazy. We have a Florida man story. Florida man shines with every single crime, stupefying and delicious. Some might even think fictitious. Florida man is always ambitious. And it has to do with using food as a weapon.
Why are people throwing food at you? It's criminal.
We don't waste food around here.
Food is not a weapon.
Put down the pickle.
I was attacked with baloney.
Floating mashed tater ball.
If you persist in throwing food, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Well, this happened at a movie theater in Coconut Grove, Florida. Florida woman's trip to the cinema with her friends ended in a visit to the hospital. Apparently, this 24-year-old woman and her friends, they were watching, and it doesn't say what movie. I wish it would have said what movie, because they were laughing at a particular scene. They were just laughing at the scene, as you would in a movie theater, right? But that did not sit well with a male patron who was there, and he told them to shut the beep up because they were laughing. Now, if they're talking, okay, right? If they're just chattering, sure. But they're laughing at a scene. Argument quickly escalated after the man threatened to throw away their food. Like, he walked in and confronted them and said, I'm going to toss your food away. If you don't shut up, I'm going to toss your food away. Video shot from a friend's phone appears to show. And by the way, it's always good to have one friend who is on camera. When anything like this happens, when you're ever out, have an agreement with your friends. If any of us get into an altercation, who's in charge of pulling out the camera? Who's in charge of video? It's good you have designated drivers. You should have a designated videographer. Have that conversation. Video shot from a friend's phone appears to show the man knocking her food to the floor before grabbing a tray of pizza and hitting the woman with some pizza. And then he did hit her with the tray. Holy cow. The woman said she suffered a fractured finger, bruising to her face, and an eye injury. She says, he walked to me saying, I want to throw all of your food. And she said, do it. She dared him, and he did it. She says she never thought he was going to get the tray, though, and hit her in the face and break her finger. Rather than leaving immediately after the assault, she claims the man simply returned to his movie or went back to the seat and watched the rest of the movie. She says he hit me, and then he went to his seat and sat like nothing had happened. The group alerted security, but the man was supposedly allowed to leave before police reached the cinema. Miami police are now investigating, so that's crazy. Using food as a weapon is a no-no, especially pizza. Now, speaking of movies, I saw this story, and I've talked about the fact that I haven't been to a movie in quite a while, to a theater, right? And I know that one of the latest things that movie theaters are selling to try to make a little extra revenue are themed, custom-made movie popcorn buckets. And this is crazy. My sister-in-law is a big Wicked fan, and I know that she bought one of these giant Wicked popcorn things. Buckets. I don't know how much it cost, but some of these are going as high as $70. $70 for a bucket of popcorn. Now, I did see that the movie The Odyssey, they have created a popcorn bucket that is a 22-inch tall Trojan horse. Now, that's kind of cool.
I wanted to get that when I saw the movie.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Now, how much was it, though? Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure it was $70.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is why I do not own the popcorn bucket of the Trojan horse.
Yeah. The AMC, the world's largest theater chain, estimates that they will see $100 million in revenue this year alone from its collectible popcorn buckets. $100 million in sales on popcorn buckets. That is crazy. I have a feeling that at some point, the people that are going to spend all this money, those popcorn buckets, you're going to find for like $2 or $3 at a garage sale, like in 10, 15 years. There's no way that they're going to hold value, right? They're movie buckets. Or I don't know, maybe, people like collecting all kinds of weird things from movies and superheroes and action figures, maybe dropping $70 or more for a movie bucket from their favorite flick. Not that big of a deal. I wouldn't do it.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Heather, how much did you pay for those? Were they like crazy money, 20, $30? Thanks, Ron. Yep, I'm watching the radar. It's about to hit Greenville. Or roll over Greenville. Oh, that's not bad. $8 to $10. That's not bad. I mean, especially if you have a fondness for the film or whatever. All we're seeing right now, I mean, I'm looking at the radar. We're getting sprinkles right now here at the station. Looks just like light showers, very light showers. All the heavy, severe stuff is off to the west, going into Dark County, west of Richmond, back into Muncie. I think the big thing is going to be the wind.
Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
A person is in custody in that deadly shooting out in Seattle. We'll have the latest at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
I almost forgot what it was like to have fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
We're gonna rock this town, rock it inside out. We're gonna rock this town, make them scream and shout. Let's rock, rock, rock and rock. Oh, rock till we pop. We're gonna rock till we pop. We're gonna rock this town, rock it inside out.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. That, of course, the Stray Cats. They're going to be rocking the Rose Music Center August 10th. You want tickets? I got a pair for you. Be the 6th caller, 937-957-1290. And we'll get you hooked up with those tickets. We got some food news.
Who's got the food?
So what's your favorite food?
No flavors here. Food.
This is a lot of food.
Isn't it glorious?
How you get so big that you order this kind?
This is so scrumptious.
Ron, when you woke up this morning, did you have any idea that you were going to be part of history?
No, I did not.
You did not know?
Did not know that.
So, one of my favorite places to eat here in the Dayton area is All the Best Delicatessen. They have the Edgeheads down there every couple months. We have a great Friday or Friday show, and we just have a great time.
It's mine as well.
That's right. That's right. And when you stopped down at one of our last live broadcasts, what sandwich did you have?
Oh, I believe I had the pastrami.
Oh, you had this pastrami.
Yes, I believe I got the pastrami and definitely the potato salad.
Oh,
really good stuff.
Okay. Well, I remembered wrong then. You weren't part of history.
I was not part of it.
Can we make believe? Can we just make believe that you had a Reuben?
No, we can't even make it.
Oh, because you're not a sauerkraut guy.
Heck no.
Oh,
my wife is. She loves it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
well,
sorry, not me.
Well, that just blows this whole story up. All the Best Delicatessen announced today that they have sold their 25,000th Reuben since opening up just 3 years ago. Isn't that amazing?
25,000.
25,000 Reubens have been consumed from all the best delicatessen in just 3 years.
And they have proof that this is a record.
Well, I don't know if it's a record. I doubt that it's a record because there's been delis that have been open for decades, right? So
maybe it holds the Ohio record.
Well, it could be, but somebody was keeping track. You just go back and put in your little computer digits, your little computer keys.
Yes.
How many Reubens have we eaten or have been ordered? 25,000.
That's impressive.
That's pretty cool. And it's not a cheap sandwich. I mean, it's a great sandwich, but it's going to cost you $20.
Oh, we have a situation, Todd. That thunderstorm warning looks like it has expanded to Montgomery and Miami counties.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll keep you abreast of the situation here in a moment. But I just wanted to mention you can get the Reuben now every Tuesday for only $11.95. A Reuben and fries. And you can be part of the next 25,000. So there you go. Congratulations, my friends there at All the Best Delicatessen.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
The DeLorean. Oh, you know what? Could you send me some pictures, Colleen? Would you mind? I would love to see those and share those with the Edgeheads. That's so cool. The AT-AT was $60. Wow. Well, Oh yeah, I've heard the Disney ones are sought after.
Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
All right, it's time.
Can we get the show on the road?
I've been waiting for it all day.
And not a moment too soon.
Listen to talk radio.
This guy, Todd.
Monday through Friday.
5 to 7.
He's weird.
Best thing on the radio.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
I want fire.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Oh, Todd, you got off the couch today. So we're gonna give you just a little bit of praise. A little bit of praise just for you. Well, you actually got off your couch today. You know we gotta give you praise. Sing that name. Oh,
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We are watching the weather right now. We got some severe thunderstorm warnings, watches throughout the Miami Valley, and we'll keep you up to date on that throughout the hour here on the Evening Edge. A couple of things right off the bat. I finally saw the video. And if you haven't seen this, you gotta go to WHIO.com and find it. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page here in a minute. But apparently this morning, there was shoplifting that took place at a Kroger down in Austin Landing. And the video shows a police cruiser following what appears to be like a white SUV on 75, maybe getting off at 675, because I watched it very quickly, just out of the corner of my eye. And there was a dude hanging on the side of the car, like on the passenger side, and the car was driving down the highway. And it looks like this guy's feet were dangling and hitting the road. And the car had its hazards on, but it wasn't stopping. And I don't believe that this was the getaway car. I feel like this guy, and I think the story is he jumped onto a car. Like he tried to flee and jumped onto a car and was holding on to the side of the car, just going down the highway. So I'm assuming the person in the car was not, the accomplice. And my thought was, I'm sitting here watching this, is like, why aren't you just pulling over? Because I watched the police cruiser follow that car for quite a while. And they knew that they had to know somebody was on the side of their car. Their hazards kicked on. They were slowing down. They were kind of on the road, off the road, but they just kept on moving. Maybe I saw it wrong, but I don't think so. I guess he tried to, cops say he tried to carjack this SUV. Miamisburg police say the suspect fell off and officers arrested him, but he was holding on for quite a while. That is a ride. You got to check out that video. 937-957-1290 is the number here if you want to be on the show. Ian, can you pop on for a second? My producer. You're a young guy, but in those young years, have you ever considered faking your death?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah.
Can't say that I have.
I saw a story of a guy in China who was sentenced to 5 months in prison after cops say he attempted to fake his death and own funeral to escape a DUI charge. And I'm going to get to the story here, but my first thought was, boy, that doesn't seem like a very long prison sentence for faking one's death.
Right.
But it turns out that seems to be standard. Here in the United States, jail time for faking your death ranges from just under 90 days in jail for basic police obstruction, unless there's major financial fraud. Then you get you could get up to like 14 years in prison.
That makes sense. Okay.
But I would have thought that trying to fake your death would be a big crime. But apparently it's not. I mean, it's not illegal to just disappear yourself.
Maybe they've just had to deal with people trying to do this for so long, and then the people that they're like, and those people fail so miserably that they're just like, this is such a joke crime.
It could be. Well, this is what happened.
Probably don't give too much of a damn about it.
They don't give the age, but I saw a picture of the guy, and he looks to be in his 20s. And this was in Hunan, China. He was arrested last year for DUI, and at the time of his arrest, it was discovered that he had been caught driving without a license previously and been drunk previously behind the wheel. So this was the third strike, and that is prison time. So in China, that's prison time.
Right.
So he's like, I'm gonna
I'm going to fake my death. But then he gets his family to help. He convinced his family to assist him in faking his death and funeral so he could run away without fear of the police looking for him. His family went along with the scheme, and it was set into motion. The man set up a death scene. He scattered empty medicine bottles throughout his home, practiced holding his breath for long periods of time, and even used cooling equipment to keep his body cold, all in an effort to make it look like he had succumbed to a drug overdose. Okay? Okay, hang on. Even though some neighbors later told police that they had seen the man's body, his mother and grandmother covered up his face with a cloth, claiming that the drugs had somehow deformed his face. The funeral was carried out that same day, but while the coffin was being lowered into the ground, the man was already on his way to another part of China. So he had fled.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there were mistakes. Here come the mistakes. You ready?
Yep.
Here come the mistakes. The ruse was up and cops quickly figured it out. For one, they ordered a coffin and bought a coffin before he died. Generally doesn't happen that way. His family never called an ambulance.
Right. I was about to ask, why wasn't the coroner called in?
Or alerted the police about his death. Police also later learned that no death certificate had been issued, nor a record of his cremation. But the final blow for the whole plan came from surveillance when there was footage of him at a bank using an ATM. That is not, you really got to plan these things out more. And I was thinking, if I were going to fake my death, how would I do that? I don't know that I could. I don't know that I could get away with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's too many variables that are so like unpassable. You cannot get past them.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly couldn't hide out in our area.
Right.
Because I do the show and people know me, and I do the show. People listen to the show in other
you
parts
grow
of
out
the
your beard?
country. Huh?
Grow out your beard.
Well, yeah, but I sometimes have a beard.
Like a big one, like a long one.
Oh, you mean like
just let it go, and then you'll be unrecognizable.
like Rumpelstiltskin or something?
Yeah.
Is that guy? He's got the long beard, or who am I thinking of? No,
Blackbeard?
No. Who am I thinking? No. The guy that fell asleep forever. What's his name? I can't remember. Yeah, there's like a guy that slept for a very, very long time, and he had a really long beard. I can't think of it.
Wow.
David Letterman? No, he's got a long beard. I can't think of who it is. It's like a fairy tale. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't think I could get a
Rip Van Winkle.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Rip Van Winkle, Rumpelstiltskin. I can't. How could I couldn't even get that right. How am I going to fake my death?
True. There you go.
That's crazy.
Cut your losses, Todd.
But they finally caught the guy. He's sitting in jail for 5 months. He was fined $3,000, and now the cops are going after his mom and grandma for helping the kid fake his death.
Now they just have to fake their own death, and they'll get away with it too.
Maybe so.
We'll
Maybe
see.
so. Yeah. Interesting.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy and where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
Just for you. Keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
Rumpelstiltskin. What is, come on, man. Oh. Oh my. All right, everybody. Oh, getting a new microwave.
Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Stay here and have some fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We've got some severe weather coming through the Miami Valley. Ian, my producer, you've got the list in there of watches and warnings and everything that's happening.
Yeah, earlier we got the update that we have warnings now for Dark, Miami, Montgomery, Preble, and Shelby counties until 7 p.m. New one now for Butler and Preble counties until 7:15. And then we just got one over the EAS right now saying that Union County, Indiana, and Northern Wayne County have been added to that.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I just saw some lightning off to the east of the studio down here in downtown Dayton. And the big thing with these storms, if you haven't been paying attention, is apparently this line, and I don't know that it's weakened since it went through the Chicago area across Indiana. But I heard Gabrielle Enright say on News Center 7 that some of the wind gusts were tracked at over 100 miles per hour. Yeah. So this could be, I don't know that it's going to be, and I think Austin, Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist Austin Cheney was saying that he doesn't think that the conditions are necessarily ripe for twisters or tornadoes or anything, but it's just that those winds. And there is a lot of lightning. I mean, we're looking at the radar right here, and there's just a ton of of lightning all over the place.
Ryan's messing with, or Austin's messing with it right now.
Yeah. I mean, back to Richmond and Eaton area, Troy, up through Greenville, Salina.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty substantial line.
And then are we supposed to have a round? We're supposed to have a round 2 later on, right?
I believe
that's coming out of Chicago and Indiana right now.
So look, if you're out and about, I mean,
don't.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just keep an eye out because the wind is going to be could be a real factor. So if you have items that are outside your house, patio furniture, or maybe you still have your Halloween decorations up from last year or Christmas or whatever, whatever's out in your yard may not be there much longer. So maybe go out and grab it. So, yeah. We got some animal attack news. This is Well, this encounter, fortunately, it wasn't actually an attack. I mean, it could have very easily become an attack, but 2 hikers were in the Banff National Park, Banff, Banff, in Alberta, Canada, and they were hiking and they were with their dog, and they encountered a bear. Now, here's the thing that's crazy: is the woman had the wherewithal to grab her phone and start recording the encounter with the bear and her husband and their dog. And this is actually a well-known bear in this particular area. It was a grizzly. Let's see, it's about 9 miles southeast of Lake Louise. And these 2 people are from Washington State. It was bear 142, which is a well-known female grizzly in the park. And I just want you to listen to the video, the audio from the video. This is scary.
Craig, you're too close. Craig, you're too close. Look, come here. Lola.
The dog's getting into it.
What are we going to do? We got to get off the trail. Back off. Go, bear, go.
Go, bear.
Go, bear, go.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
And which you obviously you can't see because this is radio, right? The bear is slowly just walking up the trail towards them. The guy is walking backwards. The dog is between the dude and his wife who's got the camera, and he's just yelling at this bear. And the bear's not making any aggressive movements other than walking, but holy cow.
Okay, go back down now. He wants to go around us.
So finally the bear goes into the woods.
Get out.
Yeah. I don't know that I'd ever go hiking again. I would never go hiking again if that happened. But now they are facing charges because their dog was not on a leash. And that is against the rules there at the park. And they could face fines up to $25,000. Holy cow. But the dog didn't seem to try to get in between the bear and its keepers, like we've seen in the past couple weeks. We've had videos of dogs doing that. Not Lola. She wasn't interested in that.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education. It's entertainment. It's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Ron, I was thinking the same thing. Does the dog does the bear understand English?
That's a good bear. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And talk
all the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Don't hesitate to call.
You call me. You better call me.
Damn it, get me a phone.
Call me on my radio.
I'm gonna call you. You got him on the radio?
You won't make a simple phone call?
What is wrong with you?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny, on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. This Sunday. It is the Evening Edge Ice Cream Social, Airline Dairy Cream. They're located at 224 North Dixie Drive in Vandalia. We're going to be there 1 to 3. Hopefully the weather will be nice. Last year it was kind of warm, but boy, we were eating ice cream, so that was fine. But I've heard from a number of edge heads who said that they're going to be out there. We had a great time last year, and hope to do it again this year. I'm sure it'll be a great time. So if you're out and about on Sunday afternoon, maybe after church, or you're out running around doing some errands, you want to swing by and hang out for a bit, we'll be there 1 to 3. Once again, Airline Dairy Cream, 224 North Dixie Drive in Vandalia this Sunday. We got some breaking the law news.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
So both of these have to do with, I guess it's poaching. Poaching. You don't usually hear a lot of poaching stories, but I found two over the last couple of days, one right here in Ohio. So apparently there's two guys. One's 28. His name is William Bethel. The other is 23, and his name is Justin Booth. And they are YouTubers. That's right, YouTubers. It's called, let's see, they are known YouTubers as Creek Kings Outdoors. So I guess they're based here in Ohio. And they do videos of their hunting exploits and trapping and all the different things that hunters will do. But the investigation, which has spanned more than a year, uncovered evidence that both of the men were poaching between 2019 and 2024 in Three Creeks Metro Park. I'm not sure where that is. Is that Three Creeks? That might be up near Columbus. They say that they were on properties that they did not have permission to hunt on. The pair's YouTube channel featured videos of poached white-tailed deer. They claim to have harvested the deer in Kentucky, but investigators found those deers were actually from Ohio. They were Ohio deers. Bethel and Booth were both charged in September of last year and then pled guilty this past May. Let's see. They've been ordered to pay a restitution of $29,000, 9 days in jail, and they've had their hunting license, I guess, let's see, suspended from hunting for 531 days. Ooh, now what are you going to do, you two boys? The pair were each placed on 5-year reporting probation and 5-year ban from Columbus and Franklin Metro Parks. Okay, well, there it is. Yeah, right there up in Columbus. They also had their fishing, hunting, and trapping privileges revoked for 5 years. See, I maintain, and this other story I'm going to get to, I feel like if a crime is committed and it is in an effort to create social media content, I'd like the crime to be, or the punishment to be a little heavier, right? 27-year-old Oregon man faces charges after illegally catching and wrestling protected sharks. In Puget Sound, Washington wildlife officials confronted the man, Connor Seifert, this past June, warning about the dangers of removing sharks from the water. So this guy was also creating video content of him pulling sharks out of the water and then wrestling with them. One of the videos he posted shows him holding a shark's mouth open while sitting on its back and holding it by its tail on the shore while it attempted to get away. The department has gotten 14 complaints about the guy, mainly connected to his alleged shark wrestling videos. Wow. So, yeah, a couple of crazy stories about poaching. Ian, are you watching the the sky out there? Look at that.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we are getting all of the wind right now that we've been talking about with this storm. And that storm line, that front is just went over downtown
So
Dayton.
ominous.
Yes, it is very ominous looking. People have been asking on the live stream about any tornadoes or anything. We've not heard of anything like that.
There is one out in Illinois.
Okay,
But
well,
it's going south. It's not
yeah.
any. It's not anything we worry about.
But the thing with these storms, and we are watching these very closely, is that they've produced very, very high winds.
Very strong winds.
There were reports I mentioned a little while ago. Gabby Enright, she was talking about it on the news that Chicago saw wind gusts of 100 miles per hour.
This thing is moving fast.
Yeah, and
too.
it is moving very, very quick.
You can see this thing hauling.
So maybe if you're out and about and you want to give us a live report, you can. We'll make you official members of the Storm Center. 937-957-1290. You can give us a report of what you're seeing.
Honorary storm chasers.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want anybody going chasing storms. I don't want to get in trouble for that. What?
Call them the evening edge runners. That would be
the evening edge runners.
Like edge running.
Oh, okay. I don't get it.
I've heard it. I don't know what it is, but it is a thing.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, somebody wants to give us a report. You're more than welcome to. I mean, this line is pretty strong. It's now going down from, it's all the way up to Troy, all the way up to Salina, Greenville. Looks like it's maybe dissipating a little bit in Greenville.
Oop, saw some lightning.
But yeah, this
will blow off your toupee if you have one.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
wear a hat.
Yeah. Or give us a call, 937-957-1290. We have some teacher news to talk about.
I'm literally the worst teacher ever.
You're a really shitty teacher.
No such thing, bad student, only bad teacher.
You're a joke. You're the worst teacher I've ever had.
So I saw this story on WHIO.com. There's a teacher in Marysville, Ohio. She is accused of using students' information to make threats against an Ohio school. I guess she's pleaded guilty. She's 38. Her name's Colleen May. Pled guilty to 2 counts of attempted terroristic threats. And I was trying to figure out, well, how did she use the students' information to make these threats? And somehow I don't know if she got into the email system, but it says the emails made generalized statements about threats to a local school, but no specific school was named. Let's see. Officers were able to determine that both emails were from the same sender. May admitted to using a student's information in an attempt to hide her own identity and cover up additional crimes. What? So I wonder if she was able to get into like their school's email system and send emails as though she was somebody else, like this student, and that she picked a student to do it. Like, how did she pick this student? Is it a student she didn't like, or was it just a random student? Officers located a possible address of the sender and responded to a home in Marysville. While on the scene, they received a second email containing similar statements. So they were actually investigating and then got another email about it. So, wow. Well, she's going to be, she could face up to 3 years in prison. Well, she should. And is scheduled to be sentenced next month. So, do we have anybody who wants to talk on the air? Ian, no. All right. Well, I was hoping we'd get some weather folks calling in, weather spotters, letting us know what they're seeing. But okay.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education. It's entertainment. It's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Now from the WHIO
Carl, were you? I don't know. Were you the winner of the Stray Cats tickets? Is that what you're asking? If that's the case, it's a pair. Cool. Awesome, Carl. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're going to love that show. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but I went and saw the Stray Cats last year and they were great. Really good. Oh, of course, it waits until 7:00 for it to start raining. And my umbrella is in the car. Run between the drops.
The All News Morning Show. Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's news and talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO, Dayton, Springfield, WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Keeping our eye on the radar as storms head this way. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 at 95.7 WHIO.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream on Facebook and YouTube. We got Joseph in Dayton wanting to talk about the weather. Hey, Joseph, where are you?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Todd? Man, I just came through downtown Dayton. When I called you, I was in Kettering.
Okay.
Coming from Mary's and Pizza, trying to pick up a pizza, man.
Oh, I had Marion's yesterday.
Oh, man,
Oh,
it's so great, man.
Yeah,
I
it's so
drove
good.
out there, sorry about that, to go see my mom and pick up the pizza, Todd. But by the time I came back down Dayton, oh, my God, man, it's kind of scary because the wind and the rain is blowing sideways, man. So I know something about to happen, man.
Yeah. It was, we had like right when it started coming through by the studio.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it was really, really, really windy. It's kind of subsided a little bit now, but there's still a lot behind it. So we'll see what happens. But thank you, Joseph. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
You too,
enjoy that pizza. What'd you get, by the way? What kind?
Man, I got half deluxe and half pepperoni, man.
There you go. Enjoy it. That sounds good. Leanne, what's going on, Leanne?
I'm at work, but I'm heading to my patient's house in Enid, and I was calling about the weather.
Yeah.
And when I was sitting in West Milton, where I live, my car was all of a sudden blowing all over the place.
Oh, no.
And branches were falling. And then I couldn't see, but it's slowing down on 70 eastbound.
The wind is slowing down, the rain, the whole.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
it is moving through. We did have, I mentioned earlier with it, some of these gusts back in Indiana into Illinois were clocked at like over 100 miles per hour. So hopefully won't be anything like that around here, but it does seem a bit more breezy for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the lightning.
Yeah. A lot of lightning. All right, Leanne.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
Okay, and you guys have a great night.
You too. Ian, what's up, brother?
Just want to give a quick update. We do have more severe thunderstorm warnings now for Butler, Greene, Montgomery, Warren, and Clinton counties now until 7:30.
Till 7:30.
Till 7:30.
All
So
right.
majority of the southern portion of the Miami Valley plus southern portions of Greene and Montgomery.
Okay. Well, we'll keep you posted throughout the evening here. And as Ian said, I think looking back, if you go to the larger view of the radar, you see another line off to the west, right? Yeah. So it'll be this way for a couple hours. Keep it here on WHIO Radio and also Channel 7, Storm Center 7. We'll keep you updated and keep your family safe. Have a terrific Monday night. We'll be back tomorrow just after 5. Forget you get the podcast at eveningedgetodd.com. And always go back and watch the live stream if you like on Facebook and YouTube. Have a terrific evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
So that's it?
I'm afraid so.
That was exciting.
But I've heard enough of this weird crap.
We'll try again tomorrow. Yeah.
That's all for tonight, folks.
All right, we'll see you next time.
So pull the plug already.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. See ya. Thanks for watching.